Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Hulk versus Thor. The Green Rage monster versus the literal god of thunder. This debate has torn apart friend groups, crashed Reddit servers, and started more arguments than pineapple on pizza. And here's the thing, it's not as simple as you think. Because depending on which version we're talking about, the answer changes completely. Comic book Thor? Movie Thor? World Breaker Hulk? Rune King Thor? Yeah, this rabbit hole goes deep. So grab your hammer and your gamma radiation, because we're diving into the most epic Marvel matchup of all time. Let's talk raw power first. Thor is literally a god. He's got the Odin force sometimes, he can summon lightning, and Mjolnir makes him practically unstoppable. But here's where it gets wild, Hulk has no upper limit. The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. There's literally no ceiling. Thor has a baseline power level that's astronomical, sure, but it's relatively fixed. Meanwhile, Hulk starts lower but can theoretically climb forever. In the comics, we've seen Hulk get so angry he's cracked planets and held tectonic plates together. Thor's incredible, but his strength is more consistent, while Hulk's is exponential. In the MCU, they fought twice on screen. First in the Avengers, where they basically trash a helicarrier and it's pretty even, neither really wins. Then Thor Ragnarok happens, and this fight is incredible. They're in a gladiator arena, and Hulk is absolutely dominating for most of it. Thor's getting pummeled. But then, and this is key, Thor unlocks his lightning powers without the hammer and starts turning the tide. The Grandmaster has to intervene because Thor was about to win. So movie-wise, powered up Thor edges out Hulk, but it's razor thin. The comics are a different beast entirely. These two have brawled dozens of times, and the results are all over the place. Sometimes Thor wins clean. Sometimes Hulk beats him into paste. But there's a pattern, when Hulk reaches his angriest states, Thor can't match it. World Breaker Hulk, for instance, was so powerful he made Thor and the entire Avengers look like children. On the flip side, Rune King Thor had basically infinite cosmic power and would vaporize any Hulk. Standard versions though? It usually comes down to whether Thor can end it quickly before Hulk gets too angry. Here's something people forget, Thor is way faster. He can fly at incredible speeds, he's got centuries of combat experience, and his reflexes are godly. Hulk is quick for his size, but he's still essentially a brawler. Thor can fight strategically, use range, zip around, and strike from angles Hulk can't predict. In a fight, Thor could theoretically keep his distance, pepper Hulk with lightning, and never let him land a solid hit. But here's the problem, one mistake, one moment where Hulk grabs him, and it's over. Thor's durability is insane, but Hulk hits hard enough to hurt him badly. Both of these guys can take ridiculous punishment. Thor has survived supernovas, been thrown through planets, and taken blasts that would atomize normal beings. Hulk has regenerated from being blown to pieces, survived the vacuum of space, and literally held together during nuclear explosions. The question isn't whether they can hurt each other, they absolutely can. Thor's lightning and Mjolnir strikes can damage Hulk. Hulk's punches can make Thor bleed and break bones. It becomes a war of attrition. Can Thor put Hulk down before his own stamina gives out? Because Hulk just gets madder and tougher as the fight drags on. Let's talk equipment. Thor has Mjolnir, or Stormbreaker, depending on the era. These aren't just weapons, they're power amplifiers that give him insane abilities like flight, energy projection, and weather control. Hulk has his fists. And his rage. That's it. No armor, no weapons, just raw biological power. This gives Thor a massive tactical advantage. He's got options. He can fight at range, use the environment, channel massive lightning strikes. Hulk has to get close and personal. But here's the twist, in the comics, Hulk has caught Mjolnir mid-flight and used Thor's own weapon against him. So even the weapon advantage isn't foolproof. Thor is a tactical genius with thousands of years of battle experience. He's fought in cosmic wars, led armies, and studied combat under Odin. Hulk is, well, it depends. Savage Hulk is basically pure instinct and rage with minimal strategy. But Professor Hulk has Banner's genius intellect combined with Hulk's strength. And in the comics, there are versions like Maestro who are evil geniuses with Hulk powers. Against Savage Hulk, Thor's intelligence is a huge edge. He can outsmart, outmaneuver, and exploit weaknesses. Against Professor Hulk or smarter versions, that advantage shrinks dramatically. Suddenly you've got Banner's scientific genius calculating Thor's attack patterns. So who wins? Honestly, it depends on the rules. If it's a quick fight, Thor takes it. His speed, skill, and weapons give him the edge to end things before Hulk escalates. In a prolonged battle where Hulk can get angrier and angrier, Hulk eventually overwhelms Thor through sheer exponential power growth. In the MCU specifically, peak Thor with his full powers beats standard Hulk. In the comics, standard versions are pretty even, but extreme versions like World Breaker Hulk or Rune King Thor tip the scales dramatically in their favor. The real answer? They're both insanely powerful, and the winner depends entirely on which versions are fighting and under what circumstances.